Howdy ho, friends. Bob here to talk about fly rods. I went to the fly shop the other day to try to buy a new fly rod, and I ran into a little bit of trouble. Wow, look at the snapback on this beaut. So many colors and names and sizes and letters and numbers. It was a little bit overwhelming for me. Yeah, I bet this one could cast me into the backing. Not my finest moment. To help me decide which rod is right for me, I've brought in our new casting expert, Tight Loop Tony. Hi, Tony, how are you?
Hey, yo, Bob, how you doing?
I'm a little confused, Tony. How do I decide which rod is right for me?
Well, let me ask you something, Bob. How many mustaches do you own?
Well, let's see here, Tony. I've got a few mustaches. Got a couple for work, got a couple for kicking back, lounging around the house, and I've got a few for, taking sexy ladies out on dates. I'd say I've got at least a couple dozen.
Forget about it. See, Bob, fly rods are a lot like mustaches. Sure, they all do the same basic thing, but different rods can do different things for different situations and different fish. So I'm gonna help you pick the right fly rod for the right situation. Rods have numbers associated with their weight, so you will know which line will work best with them. In general, you want to match the number of the rod with the line that you're going to be fishing. The higher the number, the stiffer the rod, and the heavier the line it's designed to cast. Stiffer rods help generate quick power for longer casts and punching flies into the wind. They'll also help you control bigger, stronger fish. Smaller line weight rods are generally softer because they're designed to cast lighter flies. That's important when you gotta make delicate presentations to spooky fish or protect light leaders when you hook something big. Besides line weights, you might hear people talk about rod action. Faster rods flex closer to the tip and bounce back more quickly after a cast. Slower rods flex more fully, sometimes all the way down to the handle when cast, and they take more time to recover. When fishing for big fish with big flies and windy conditions, most anglers prefer fast rods. When something a little more delicate is in order, calm conditions, small water, spooky fish, most anglers pick up a slow rod. Forget about it. Last, you gotta think about the length of the rod. 9-foot rods are the most popular and the most versatile, but they ain't perfect all the time. If you fish small streams with tight cover, you might appreciate a shorter rod, between 7 and 8 feet. If you do a lot of nymphing in bigger, more open water, you might consider a longer rod in the 10-foot range. Whoa, Tony, you lost me a long time ago. I know, Bob. So we got this little chart over here on the website to help you out. So do yourself and the fly shop a favor and check that out before you go buy another rod. Thanks, Tony. And good news for all of you out there. We'll see you next time with tips on how to use that new fly rod you just bought. Forget about it.